Hey guys, I'm going to show you another way to start your runs, something other than cultists. So let's jump into it right now. Alright, we are going to do tricksters to start with. We're going to rush to our tier 5 trickster, and we're going to steamroll through the PvE. This is a good alternative to cultists. If you want to run Hail Satan, by all means, run your cultists. If you're like me, you're tired of running cultists. They're slow, they're boring. I'm tired of it. So we're going to start with medieval. We get the nano lance. Start with whatever mode you want. I just start with mutagens because, in my opinion, it's the best mode. So we are going to, that's our sole focus, is to get all 5 tricksters as fast as I possibly can. We aren't even going to worry about this. We're just going to invest in our shop upgrade. And I find this works pretty well for the majority of PvE. I don't really care what I take here. We're just going to pick up mutations as we go. The most important mutation that you're going to get is going to be the healing mutation that tricksters have available to them this season. So the sooner you get that, the better. Otherwise, maybe you want to run one healer, a cheap healer in the back until you get it. That's up to you. Just for some security if you don't want to lose any troops. But it's a pretty efficient way of doing it. We're going to upgrade there. We'll see if we can get one more. I'm not loading up. I literally just want my 5, right? So I don't want to spend a ton on re-rolling. I don't recommend re-rolling a ton. I just do a couple here or there if I feel like it, but yeah, don't spend a bunch of tokens re-rolling for a specific troop. Really not worth it. Especially in the early game. So there we go, we beat the first boss. These guys, our tank and the mage are just there for moral support. Cannon fodder, really. We're gonna do this. Take the 5 tokens. I'm gonna try and get through this as fast as possible because it is really just a... I'm just to show you guys stuff, right? So we'll take the whip. Take the whip. There we go. Go down here. We'll see what event. I don't really care what event. It just affects me in a way that I have to make sure I have a cheap troop available. So let's do that. And we've got pretty good starting stuff. We got like we got sticky blood and the drone. Those two things pair together really nicely. And most of this we are going to be fighting in the yellow. You can get away with doing most of this in the yellow. So don't sweat buying a ton of food, and pick up mutations that you want. Like, go in with whatever class you want to build around. But you don't have to do a trickster run if you don't want to. This is just an alternative, right? To get you going on the PvE if you're struggling with PvE. So we'll take that. I don't really care. They would pair nicely with throwers for the most part. I don't need you. We're gonna upgrade this one last time, so now we've got it maxed out. Let's I think you're gonna go when we go fight the zombies, so let's do this. I'm pretty sure it takes the mage, which is fine, right? I don't even need the mage at this point. Once you get all these guys up and you're just dodging like crazy, it's really strong. Underrated. We'll take our bash. Ash is really nice. Works wonders on the level 4 boss. And you see we're fighting in the yellow this whole time. Even at this stage, we're in the yellow. So we'll go up there. And I think that this is much faster than a run where you're running cultists. Cultists are kind of slow, I think. I haven't ran actual time tests on it, but I would say that they're pretty slow and time consuming to run. There. So we just need our stilts, but we aren't going to worry about it right now. And we'll go in, I'll fight this boss in the yellow. I don't care. If I have to, I will. Because we're going to be dodging a lot already. Our dodge. We're dodging every 8 seconds. There's our mage. It goes. Pretty straightforward, really. It's just maybe people haven't thought about doing this one, right? I've done a video on mage starts. I've done a video on cultist starts. I find this one to be pretty handy too, just to mix it up, because it can get really repetitive in that sense, where you're just kind of running the same classes over and over to start your run. Go into this boss fight with that and upgrade where you want, right? This isn't like an example of a trickster run necessarily. I'm just showing you, so we're gonna throw some health on there. We don't really need to worry about it in this fight, but we're gonna do it anyway. Easy. Down we go. The boys will just, I don't really care. Take the food. I think, what are we on? I would like to get my stilts. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So I'll run 6 troops, right? I'll run this healer in the back just for a little bit of health. I don't think you really need to. We're in good shape. But just for insurance. Until we get the thrill of battle, I believe is what it's called, where you get the self-healing every time they throw an attack. I'm going to take that. So Tricksters do have some really good mutations still in this season, right? They have Cleanse, they have Super Punch. They've got Thrill of Battle, right? They've got some good stuff. So we're ignoring shops now. You buy whatever you need to on your personal runs. But I mean, like, if you want to try a Trickster run, this is perfect, right? Take a little bit of damage here and there, but at the end of the day, we're going to be pretty good. We're going to be pretty good overall. We're going to take Hungering Fury because we're going to be playing in the Hunger for the most part. That's part of the actual plan. I'm not even going to buy the food there. I don't really care about it. Let's go here. Okay, that's fine. We might do one fight in the red. Actually, no, we won't. I don't recommend fighting in the red. If you're feeling gutsy, go for it. And sometimes you have to, right? If you just misjudge things. I'll go health. But yeah, like, this boss ends a lot of runs, right? He's no trouble for us in this setup. Same as the floor 4 boss doesn't stand a chance versus these guys. Straightforward. And that's what we like. I mean, I want, as much as I don't want to be constantly focusing on my tokens, it's still better to be a bit efficient, right? Be a little bit more efficient. Yeah, we'll buy it. You don't have to, but we'll do it. Go down. There we are on floor 4. We'll take the bodies. We'll take the bodies. We don't have enough food, so we'll go in here. You'll be able to see this little trick here too that you can do, right? So we're hungry here. We'll feed ourselves in the room. right? Darkus he can participate in the fight. So we've eaten now. He might die. I don't really care. Even these guys, they don't really stand a chance versus us in our current build. Because we just dodge too quickly. We're dodging every 4 seconds, right? Let's do we do that? Could work. Let's roll. Take that. So we didn't, when you do that and you eat in the room, like if you take bodies with you, you eat in the room. Fill up to the green. We didn't eat when we moved to this room. We ate in the last room, and you get to carry through to this room. It's kind of that's another nice little trick you can do to manage your food a bit better. If you're interested in micromanaging like that, you can do it. I don't do it all the time. I just once in a while. All right. So yeah, you can see we're literally like not taking any damage, like maybe a bit, but I've got this guy here that we're gonna throw in a pit here when we get over here. We'll throw him in the pit. We'll take more health. I usually like to get this up to 4. Right, so there we go. We've moved that up to 4. It's done. There. So we'll do the same thing again. Darkus goes in the hole. There we go. It's nice if you get Super Punch on this floor. We don't have it yet. Super Punch makes it so those guys just get melted. Like, it literally makes these guys non-existent. They're just gone instantly. But we're holding up pretty good. We don't even have our self-heal yet. We'll take this. Yeah, I would probably say running throwers with this would be good. And I'm not buying the rerolls. I haven't been throwing tokens in here unless I'm running like magic damage, which I mean I am more likely to do in a build. But I just haven't been here because I don't care. We're not building this just for like to be placing high in King of the Hill. I'm literally going to show you guys where we can get to with this. That's the plan. And you can get pretty far. And we don't even have any, we don't have any mutations other than Bash, I think. Yeah, we don't even have any mutations yet on here, but I'm not worried about it. Pretty easy run, guys. I know you gotta invest in tokens, but like then you've got them all, right? In the event that you decided to run Tricksters, I would recommend buying more whips. Don't buy a bunch of these. You might as well buy whips for the overall damage that you're going to be getting. You might as well. Let's do that so that we're not hungry. And we'll go like this, right? I'll treat it like this. Throw a little bit of something in there. Again, run it however you want to run it. Probably, if I was going to be focusing on magic, I would have invested in magic already, maybe. I maybe wouldn't go down here so much, but these guys need some extra power anyway, I think, so it doesn't hurt. There, we killed the floor 4 boss, no problem. Didn't take anybody out at all. Let's go down here. They're gonna melt that, but I don't care. It's not a big deal. Again, like we're These guys are a problem for people. Now we got Thrill of Battle. Right? People are always talking about how the Spectres are terrible to go up against. They're not that bad with this build. So Thrill of Battle, we're healing 30 health every time we do an attack. I'm not going to take the poison. We'll take this. We'll take that so that we're triggering our stuff more often. But yeah, you can see our guys are getting up. Their health is almost full already. Right? Let's go... I don't really care. Normally, you'd be maxing this up. You'd be putting stuff in here. Not a problem. I just think it's a really efficient thing. We don't even really need to probably bring this guy tagging along with us at this point. But I'm just keeping him there. He's not hurting me really too much. Maybe he eats one. We're buying 7 every time. And I'll throw him in the pit when I need to. I'll just toss him in the pit. We're actually coming up to that point where I'll be throwing him in the pit. Yeah, let's just go here. Throw him in now. Beauty. So we're gonna be dodging him. He can't keep up, right? Like he can't really keep up with our dodges a whole lot, so it's fine. So that's one of the really nice things about this build, as far as a physical class goes, is the floor 4 boss. Well, the Juggernaut that's on like that we fought on floor 3. It wipes runs, super easy to kill. The floor 4 boss, super easy to kill. The floor 5 boss, super easy to kill. Right? Like, those are bosses that generally are considered the harder bosses in the game that will end your runs. Not with this. Samurai's not a problem. This essentially counters everything that people say is hard. So definitely use this. If you don't want to run Cultists, you want to try something new, do this. Kill it with fire. Oh, well, we didn't get what we wanted. I was hoping we'd get the speed. It would have been nice, just for fun. So, I don't want to fight in the red. I'm going to buy a troop. Right? So we're going to spend the 2. We'll go over here. That's the one thing you don't want to do with this, is you don't want to be fighting in the red. Right? Again, though, pretty easy. Pretty easy stuff, guys. I'm trying to think of more things to do as far as content goes for this season, just to get us through this season, because I think most people, if you watched my State of the Game video, you know that I've been pretty critical of this season, the replayability of it. I've had some issues with just even being motivated to play a whole lot, so trying to come up with different ideas for videos, things to do. Because I'm not going to sit here and pump out a bunch of Hail Satan runs. If you don't know how to run a Hail Satan run, I can tell you. Ask me how to run a Hail Satan run, I can tell you. But I don't plan on making any videos about it, because I just think that it's the easiest thing in the game to do. And also the strongest. What do we want to do? I don't know. We'll go like that. We'll treat it like we'll maybe put something in there, but I'm not. We're really not going to even be going that way. I don't know. Like I'm only going to be running the Tricksters. That's it. Like up to the point. So let's just do this for fun. These guys could be an issue because we're healing ourselves, but overall, I don't think it's a problem, right? We don't... Like, they're not going to kill us, right? Especially, we're only running 2 altars. I'm not upgrading altars. I haven't done it all season. You can make some arguments for it. I just don't see the point. If you're really into micromanaging and stuff like that, maybe that comes out with a net positive on tokens. I'm not. I value my time too much to be worried about it. So now we've got that. So we're like, that's basically it for tricksters in this season. Like, we've essentially got our tricksters maxed at this point, right? I would love to do more physical build runs. That might be something I do. I'm just tired of the mage Hail Satan meta that we've been in for 4 seasons now, and this is an experimental season too, right? The devs have said that. It's unfortunately, in the experiment, Hail Satan's become even stronger. Get him, get him. Okay. With Super Punch, we're doing damage now, right? I know we've only got like 2 guys, but who's in the food room that we're fighting? I'm trying to think here. I can probably cut one fight in the red. I don't like it, but I can probably manage one. We'll take our 30 tokens. Get out of here. It's just for fun. Oh yeah, it's these guys. Okay, they're not a problem. They don't have like really quick attack speed, so we dodge a lot. Okay, they didn't do much. They're kind of weak. Beast, oh great fluffy master. That's one thing too. I don't feel like in the current state that mutation, that's the event for the fighter's ranged attack. I don't think that should be an event thing anymore. If it stayed like this, that should be in the mutation pool. It's such a valuable mutation. You know, if you're gonna have something like that in an event, then damn it, Hail Satan should be an event too. It shouldn't be in the mutation pool, and neither should Res for mages. Because you could make an argument that ranged attack is one of the top 2 abilities for fighters, even though fighters are garbage. I did do a thing about fighters. I've done a couple tier lists if you want to check those out. I've done a PvE and a PvP tier list for this season, and fighters, in my opinion, are in the worst place they've ever been. Oh, we're not worried about this because we have all kinds of armor, right? We have an insane amount of armor. It's not going to be a problem for us at all. But I think as far as mutations go, I think the only thing we're missing is, what, Feint? I think we're missing Feint. That's it. This would just... So if we didn't have all the boosts on our attack speed and our attack speed, attack damage, this fight would still be the same outcome, just it would take longer. That's it, right? If you were going for a magic build or something like that, this fight would just take longer. The outcome would still be the same. We would still have full health, all that stuff. It would just take a lot longer for me to film it. This guy, I mean, like, he's a minor issue here. We'll take some damage from him. But again, it's not like... Because we've had so many tokens, we've been able to invest in our health a lot. It's not a big deal, right? So what, he hit us a couple times. There we go. Yeah, Feint. So there's our last one. When dodging an attack, tricksters deal 300 magic splash damage. So now we're getting even more damage out. And that's where you would maybe go, okay, well, I don't want to do a physical build. I want to do a trickster magic damage build, right? So then you go in here. But regardless, we're going to be dealing a lot more damage than we were before we got that mutation. Let's go across. We got floor 7. Floor 7. We're cruising along here. I've never actually tested how far you can go with in this setup. To be honest, I've never really, like, I usually start adding troops around floor 8, floor 9, just to get the XP going. Obviously, you can cruise through floor 7 though, no problems. And we'll be, you know, we got our health where we want it. We could have our magic already where we wanted it, because we've had so many tokens, right? All the damage that this guy did the first time, we've already healed up, because we're healing every time we do an attack. Easy. But you could take this, right? You could take this if you wanted to. Not a big deal. We'll take it just for fun. But the reason I don't like that mutation is that they don't really focus much. Like, if, say you're in PvP and someone puts one troop out in the front, all of your troops that have that ability are just going to throw it on that one guy, melt him real quick, and then you're standing there with less mana for no reason, really. Yeah, this guy, this boss again, another easy boss. He was stunned that whole time. I didn't leave anything, so floor 8, here we go. The cherubs. It tastes like chicken. There you go. The other way, I think you get 30 mana. Go the other way. You can just see that it's an efficient enough way to run. It might not be as efficient as Cultists, but it's a fun way to run this. It's a fun way to run through the PvE. Pretty straightforward, pretty quick, right? I don't know if multicast goes with this because it's not a mana using thing. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the answer to that. I'm bummed that they took this away from Tricksters and gave it to fighters. I feel like it's kind of pointless on fighters. But it worked really well last season with Tricksters combined with Feint. We could do funny things, right? I don't really care what mutation we take now. Whatever. We could have taken the Fencer one. We've already got a thrower mutation, right? We could run throwers. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. By the way, yesterday was my birthday, guys. Yesterday. My birthday. I turned the big 3-7. 3-7. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're really close. Oh, by the way, we're really close to 400 subscribers. So thank you so much, guys, for everybody that has subscribed. And if you haven't, please consider hitting the subscription button. We're super close. This channel is mostly Despot's game, and then I cover a fair amount of other new releases in the roguelike genre. So if that sounds like your thing, welcome. Let's see here. Well, we'll take this. Fast reload's not terrible. Again, I kind of, if you just run a single class, there's not much to take, right? Your options are pretty limited. If you just wanted to run Tricksters, there's not much to take. You'd be throwing away mutations. Uh-oh. Have we hit our limit? Oh, we lost one. Okay, so we lost one on floor 8. Okay, so we lost one on floor 8. I think I usually added troop. So this is a good test anyway, right? We'll see. We'll pick one up. Can we win this fight with just the 4? I don't know. Probably. So we lost one on floor 8. Could have been simply if I was building around a magic build, right? If we scaled up our magic damage, we probably wiped that out quickly. But this is a physical build, right? So anyway, that wasn't a problem. Just for fun, we'll roll through here and see if we can find another trident. Yeah, I do think if we scaled our magic damage there with Feint, we probably wipe that quickly. There we go. I just want to see. I'm almost positive that if I had a scaled there, we would have been fine. But even still, floor 8 without losing a single troop is pretty damn good, right? Let's do this. And I've got 323 tokens sitting here, right? Like, we can go like this. I don't care. There. You want to see some things die? If I had done that before that fight, that was just me being lazy and not upgrading my stuff. I do that. That's probably my biggest flaw that I do on my runs, is not spending my tokens early enough on upgrades. I just sit there and pile up, and maybe it just feels nice to have a big number sitting there. I don't know. Yeah, if we had upgraded our magic damage, it wouldn't have been a problem at all. You can see this boss is just getting chunked down. I think probably floor 9-ish. Probably start running into issues with the 5. Probably. That's just my guess. We got Trickster growth. That's actually perfect. Get in the hole. I would normally keep that, but I'm running this to see, right? Okay, we could have waited until we walked in here to do that, but whatever. It's gonna be our friend the mushroom. No, shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, can't even get through the ground fast enough to become an issue. Oh, okay, we'll take that. Impenetrability. This guy's chunky. 63,000 HP, right? So it takes a bit to take him down. But he's been stunned this entire time. Look at that attack speed. And we're still sitting at what I consider to be a very quick-paced run. Like, a very quick-paced run. Because I think a normal run, if you do Cultists, you're looking at 100-ish, or not 100, 60-ish minutes. Right now, this video's sitting around 30 minutes. So that is not bad. I don't know if I have a food room, so we'll take this. Not too bad. Beauty. We'll go down here, get another mutation. Normally, I would start saving up my tokens at this point to buy more troops, right? I would already have a few troops, extra troops out there, but this is more of a test, just to kind of show the efficiency of this build, right? We could buy whatever we want for mutations at this point. I don't really care. They hit our Lancer, but he doesn't care. He's healing up so quick because we have the attack speed. Beauty. I don't honestly don't know. I mean, maybe you can get through. Maybe you can get all the way through. I don't know. Maybe you can get through. Maybe you can get all the way through floor 11 with just 5. I have no idea. I've never tried it. Because yeah, I'm not a huge min-maxer. I'm kind of, I would say, in the middle on it. I don't like to waste tokens, but I don't obsess over making sure that I get the absolute best economy. Because I'd spend all my time re-rolling, I think, right? If something happened, I would spend too much time being worried about wasting a token here, a token there. In the current state, I think you can make an argument for it because now there's no RNG in the game, hardly at all. So food management kind of moved up the board as far as what it used to be. What I used to say about not worrying about micromanaging my tokens was that I don't care, because at the end of the day, the RNG of the mutations decides more, and I prefer that. I don't think that the guy who micromanages the best should win. I think that's bullshit. That's my opinion. Oh, does this boss get us? Maybe not. Again, if you were running these guys, you would have all the mutations we have. I'm just curious, is that guy's got melted in a way. 5 troops took him down, and we're just gonna heal up, right? Crypt, let's go in, more tokens. I never get the crypt this late. It's usually like in the first couple floors. You can see here, like, I could do max cooldown. We'll do this. We'll take one of these guys with us into this. Just curious to see what I can do. These guys is where I thought maybe we would have the problem, right? Because they're gonna want to chew on us, right? But we have bash, so we're stunning them, so they can't even get their chewing out. Well, maybe we beat floor 10 easily as well. Because once you stun them, they spit out whoever they're chewing on, right? Yeah, so we probably beat floor 10. Floor 11 with the bees become a problem? I wonder. I wasn't planning on this video actually being this long. That's the honest truth. I thought this was going to be maybe a 20-minute video. I mean, we've got stuff maxed out. Like, that's usually as high as I go on there. I never put my cooldowns that high. That's right where I want it. The only thing is this. A little bit higher. But I don't even know if it's that necessary. Or as necessary as it used to be. I don't know. I haven't done enough runs this season to know. Absolutely getting through here, no problems. Yeah, I think this is better. This might actually be better than I thought it was. To be honest, this might actually be more efficient than I expected it to be. Because I thought this was going to be a shorter video. I thought maybe floor 7, floor 8, I would be stopped. We lost the one troop because I did just kind of a misplay on my own part for being lazy, not spending my tokens when I should have. More so, I didn't have a plan. I don't have a plan for this. I didn't plan to take this into King of the Hill. We're on floor 10. So normally floor 10, I don't spend any tokens at all on upgrades on floor 10. I usually wait until I beat floor 10, then I spend everything I have on troops. So I think that's probably where we could end it, is on floor 10, or on floor when we get to floor 11, but we aren't. We'll see if 5 can beat the whole PvE. We're in the red. How bad is this going to go for us versus these guys in the red? We get shredded. Not looking like it. Nice. Hopefully this is helping someone. Let me know. Hopefully this is like the point of these videos is to hopefully inspire people to try something different out of their comfort zone, where they maybe think, well, the only way to get through it is cultists or mages or whatever, or struggling, right? You can see here we've micromanaged our way. If you want to throw troops out earlier, like if you get to like floor 7, you're like, you know what, I want to run throwers with these guys. Go for it, you know? Okay, we're gonna go in. This boss shouldn't be a problem for us at all. At least I wouldn't expect them to be. Yeah, not a problem. Okay, so we beat that. Like I said, normally I take all 248 of these tokens and invest them in troops, but I'm not going to. We are going to see what happens here with the bees. The bees might finish us. I don't know. I've never fought this floor with so few troops. Never mind. No, I think we can. I think you can beat the entire PvE with these 5. We're gonna find out. I don't have a food shop there. Oh, we will eat up here because I don't. Okay, we did end up with a food shop. Let's just see. So he goes for the stomp, but we dodge it. These guys might be a problem. Usually at this point, you kind of melt these guys, right? Like they're done before they even get an attack off. That's what you want the situation to be. Okay. He really put a lot of damage down on this guy. Well, that's not bad. These guys shouldn't be a problem. These guys will probably give us back our health more than anything, I would think. But we might run into an issue though with the rooms. It's looking a little bit iffy, and like I said, I normally run in the yellow, so this guy looks like he's gonna die. He's probably gonna get it. Maybe not. Okay, we're gonna have to take a troop with us to feed. Video went way longer than I thought, because I didn't think we'd still be alive. More efficient than expected. That's a good outcome. He's not healing up, but like his health pool is at 4,200. So that's why he's not healing up. Okay, let's see what happens here if I do this fight in the yellow. I feel like we lose a troop here. I think we lose this guy. How much health do these guys have? I've never even looked. Oh, wow. Okay, they got 12,000 HP. Do we lose someone? I don't think so. Oh. Okay. All right. I guess that's not happening. Take the tomato, man. They're spawning in behind us anyway because we got these guys in the front line. I love the tomato because the HP, like the HP is 5,000 base health. Like that's really strong. We are almost up to... This guy's healing up like crazy. All right. Yeah, this has been much more... much better than I expected. We're not going to beat Despot with it, though. There's no way. Okay, we'll go here. There's the boss. All right. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. I really, really appreciate it. All the support I've received from the Despots game community. I can't thank you guys enough. My channel's doing so much better than I ever expected it to, and it's all thanks to you guys. We are coming up here on the end of this run, though. I think if we beat Despot with these 5, that's going to be crazy because I do not expect to do that. It would be a long fight. Buckle up because we're going in. Oh, he's taking some damage. Okay. But like, what's his health pool? Not crazy. Not a crazy amount of health. Just for completion's sake, we're gonna go over. We'll beat the entire PvE. Just because we've come this far, we'll beat every room. When they're full health, we shred through those bees. When we go in to fight Despot, we're gonna load up. Okay, we're gonna fill up on everything. Just because. Because why not, right? Our 5 guys. All right. Now it's a meme, okay? Now it's a meme. I'm not worried about that. You done turned it into a meme gutter. All right, let's go. 5 on 1 and whatever he spawns. What are we gonna do? By the way, I don't recommend doing this on a regular run. It became a meme when we got to floor 11, basically, okay? But yeah, he's not going to be able to kill us. I'm pretty confident that he's not going to be able to damage us. It's pretty much just a formality now that he can't even get an attack off. Oh, he managed. I didn't expect this to become a meme run, but here we are. We will get nuked in the PvP part of the game, though. We will. This might do well in a Greenhorn League, though. If you try this in Greenhorn, if you're a Greenhorn and you try doing this, just take 5 troops and max everything out like you can. Let me know how it goes. Grandmaster, I don't think this should have any type of chance, but yeah, against one chunky boss like this, the guy doesn't have a chance versus us. It's just a matter of time until we finish him, I think. There's gonna be a lot of stuff out here. He's gonna have a lot of stuff spawned. Taking some damage a little bit. A little bit. His health is slowly going down here. What's he gonna spawn if he keeps going, if he goes for a long time? I mean, I've never fought him for a long time. And maybe he starts to spawn some, like, really crazy stuff. Okay, those guys will damage us a bit. Zombies, those don't have a chance. Someone's up here getting... Our trident's getting, ganged up on. I think because we have the energy vamp max, you see the sheer power of the energy vamp. He's almost 50% HP. 50% HP. Alright. Oh, spawning in these guys here? They're way too weak. I thought we'd be, like, going up against a gang of mushrooms or something. Maybe they never come out. I think this is easily the longest fight I've ever had against them. Yep. 5 zombies. That's not gonna cut it, man. 3 Shinigami? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, yeah, he doesn't spawn in difficult enemies. This guy took some damage. Maybe he got pinned. Oh. Oh. Is he dead? Keeping it together. He must have got pinned against the wall or something. Oh no, he's recovered. He recovered all of his lost HP pretty well. We've still got one little bar here, but he's not spawning in anything difficult. He should spawn in, like, mushrooms and the bee guy or whatever. Or, like, bosses, right? Spawn in some bosses. But again, I like games to be hard. Other people might think that that's ridiculous, but I think at this stage, he should be spawning in, like, bosses. So we just beat the entire PvE. We lost 1 troop. We just beat the entire PvE with 5 tricksters. Let's go like that. Into the PvP we go. Bring it on, Grandmasters. What do you got? Probably Hail Satans. Oh, mages? Okay. We're toast. Oh, it was Hail Satan. I didn't even see the back there. Okay, yeah. Hail Satan. You got some Hail Satan here? Is that what this is, or what? Oh no, it's just it's a tentacle summon build. Okay. I haven't looked at the builds in a long time. Okay, mages. I think this just illustrates how easy the PvE is. If anything. Throwers, okay. And people want it to be easier. Like, there's Grandmasters asking for it to be easier. Come on. Come on. Oh, at least we killed their zombie. Look at these guys holding on. 50th? Come on. We killed the entire PvE without losing, like, losing. We lost 1 troop because I was a bonehead. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully this inspires you to try something other than Cultists and Hail Satan. And I will catch you on the next one, guys.